YouTube, what's good, everybody? Hope everybody's doing all right. Um, it's what's today? Tuesday, and October 25th, I think, is the date. And I'm out here on my lunch break. Went into the office today, so I'm checking in. How's everybody feeling? And when I ask how everybody's feeling, how you doing, tell me. Like, you don't have to say, "Oh, I'm good, I'm okay." The canned answers that we give sometimes. Like, oh, no, I want to know. So put down in the comments how you doing, how you feeling, how's everything holding up for you, and I sincerely hope it is holding up well. So we out here again, another cloudy, rainy day. I mean, it's just been, I don't know, but I'm determined to not allow this weather to dictate my mood. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you can get really uh, depressed based on the weather, when it starts to get dark early and all these different things. But nah, we're not doing that. Let me see if I could swing around and show you guys some of what I'm seeing here. Like I said, it's pretty cloudy, very foggy. But let me see if I can just turn this around real quick. See that? There's a statue down there looking very creepy, you know. This is how it's looking. Hope you guys were able to see that. I mean, but if you ask me, the statue looks creepy up close too, so keep that joint away from me. But everything's good, man. So just to follow up from my video yesterday, I did return the watch. I'm without it, and sheesh, man, I feel like a part of me is missing. I'm not even gonna lie, But I'm happy that I returned it. You know what I mean? Like, I would have always felt like, it was too small, it was too small. If you're not 100% like something, then it's okay to, you know, take it back, take that item back as long as you can, or whatever it is. So I'm not completely, what's the word, devastated that I returned the watch. It's all good. But I'm feeling good. I hope that's coming across on the camera. I definitely got a lot more sleep last night. No more 3 a.m. waking, staying up till 3 a.m. I definitely got caught up on my sleep. Woke up with a lot of good energy and a lot, just ready to tackle the day. Today has been kind of busy, but you know, not bad. I like busy. I like to keep busy, um, and just helping people and just making sure people are doing what they need to do. I'm in IT, by the way. I'm an IT manager, so my job is to help people, and definitely find joy in that. Um, but yeah, I know I didn't say in my last video, and I'm still trying to figure out how long these things should actually be, because I don't want to go on rambling too much or anything like that. But for the past few days or maybe even a week or so, I felt like this sadness within my spirit. Like, I just felt down, and there was no specific reason. I mean, there's a lot going on, but that wasn't it. That wasn't it. Like, I don't know if you guys can ever relate to like feeling sad or just feeling down and not really sure of the reason why. And that's what I was going through um, for these past, week or so. And finally, after I dropped my watch off and I took it back, um, I decided to just walk a little bit, right? Just walk a little bit before it started to rain. And it came to me. Actually, I got caught in the rain, which is fine. But it came to me. I'm missing my dad. I'm missing him. He passed away unexpectedly many years ago. Many like double-digit years now. You know what I mean? And I guess I didn't really think about it or acknowledge it, because it was around this time when it happened. Um, yeah, around this time, or maybe a little bit earlier. But, and I was just like, oh, is that it? And as soon as I acknowledged that could be it, I felt it. I felt it. And I was just like, yeah, that's definitely it. That's definitely the reason. And I found myself just wanting to just start bawling right there. But I'm like, nah, not here. Plus, I was about to get on my. I didn't drive, so I was about to get on the train to go home. I was like, I can't be some 6'4" dude on this train bawling, crying, and whatever it is. So I held it back. But sometimes what I notice about me is that my tears come when they want to come, and at oftentimes it's at the wrong time. Like I could be at work, or I could be, like I said, on the train out in public or whatever it is, and I'm just not with that. Like, why can't you come when it's best for me? That sounds weird, right? But that's just how I was feeling, and I acknowledged it, and I was just like, okay, yeah, I think this is what it is. And even now, as I'm talking to you guys, I feel like, you know, I feel the tears trying to come. But don't worry, don't worry, YouTube. I'm not gonna put you through that and start crying all over this phone and whatever. Um, but yeah, that's what's been happening, and that's what it is. So I'm just dealing with that, and you know, I never expected to really get over it. Um, I didn't think the pain would be as it is, or as sharp as it is, as sharp as it feels now. But it's all good. So that's a little bit about me, about what's been going on, and how I've been feeling. Other than that, I'm feeling good. I'm doing something. I read something somewhere where if you smile for most of the day, then that helps your mood. And I've been smiling all day. I've been smiling all day long. And I don't know if it's a placebo effect or whatever, but I've been feeling good. You know what I mean? Like, to be honest, just waking up is a blessing, right? If you're watching this, if you're listening to me, watching me right now, that means you're alive, and it's a blessing. So I definitely don't take that for granted at all, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful to be alive to see another day. All right, so moving on from that, there was another thought that I had that how do I phrase this question? What makes you happy? Or what brings you joy? There's a lot of things that can bring people joy. It could be food, it could be uh, clothing, it can be whatever. You know, uh, what is it that you feel brings you the most joy? That when you think about it or when you do it, it's like there's nothing better than that. Um, yeah, and I just hope that I think for me, one thing is just being my authentic self. Like, if you really knew me, like, I'm awkward. Like, I'm I'm a very awkward person, and I don't know. I can't even describe the awkwardness that I have, but I don't have like tons of swag or whatever, and or tons of drip or whatever it is. In fact, as you're watching these videos, as I post more, you may run into the occasional video where you see me wearing the same shirt. I'm like, oh, did he wear that same shirt in the other video? Yeah, I did. big deal. You know what I'm saying? And I know that's a sin somewhere, right? That's a sin. Probably in, what is it? Not the Bible. The book of swag, right? The book of swag. I think drip is in chapter 3 or something like that. Thou shalt not wear, or thou shalt not get caught wearing the same thing twice, or whatever. I don't know. Obviously, I didn't really study that book or read it or whatever it is, but you know what I mean. I just, whatever. Uh, a book of swag. That's crazy. Hopefully nobody writes that, but whatever. But I find comfort being in my authentic self. You know what I mean? If it was up to me, I would be goofy 24/7. 24/7. Like, I hate being serious and all the time. And I know there's different things that cause for it, but I'd rather just be goofy all day, every day. But that's not reasonable. But being my authentic self, not trying to keep up with anybody else. And the only competition that I have is with myself. How can I be a better version of myself than I was last week? Well, if you really break it down, how could I be better today than I was yesterday? That's the only competition that I have. You know what I mean? I don't really look at anybody else. Everybody's circumstances is different, right? So, what about you? What do you think? But anyway, again, this video is getting long. I don't want to keep you guys too long. Question from yesterday was, would you rather go 10 years in the past or 10 years in the future? Now, I thought this was easy. It really wasn't, but I'm going to go with 10 years in the future. Only because I can't see myself going backwards in the past. And I know many people will say, oh, I can, do this. I can play that lotto and do that. My fear of going back in the past like that is altering something that's great for me right now. Right? And just really not just messing it up, just messing something up. Right? So I'd rather go to the future. I'd rather, okay, transport me 10 years into the future, even though that's scary in itself because you don't know what you're going to come up on. But if I had to choose, and I told you guys to choose, and I want to make sure that I'm keeping my word as well, that's what I would choose. I would do 10 years in the future. Am I going through puberty or something? What's all these? But yeah, that's the question. New question of the day for this video. It's not a would you rather, but it is a question that, I don't know, requires some thought, or maybe it doesn't. Maybe you know right away. That question is, if you knew 100% knew that you could not fail, what would you do? What is the one thing that you would do? If you knew that it was guaranteed success, like 100% guaranteed success, there's no failure, nothing will happen, it'll just be a complete success, what would you do? Some people may choose like, oh, I will be a basketball player, or maybe some people will choose another career or whatever it is. I know what I would choose. And I would definitely choose something that I have no idea about. But yeah, I'll save that answer for the next video. So if you knew that you would achieve 100% success, what would you do? All right. And that's it. That's Damon's Days. Again, if you're new to this channel is just about everyday stuff, as well as things that I think about, things that come up in my mind when I'm walking or I'm daydreaming or whatever. So I hope you like it. I'm not gonna say what you should do. If you choose to stay and want to know more, then you know what to do, right? But thank you for watching, and I hope you guys are having a great day. and that you have an even better night. And God willing, see you all tomorrow. All right. Have a good one. Later.